Hey guys, Sunder here, and I just kind of wanted to do something for my own sake that I hope will help somebody else out there as well. So for a long time I've been making stuff. Videos obviously, but also music, visual art, a whole bunch of different things. I've even delved into prop making once or twice. I really enjoy creating things. I get inspired by other creators, and I mean, it's just a huge passion of mine is making stuff. For the first time in about 7 years, give or take, I've been able to make creating stuff my full-time, actual, real job. As of January 1st, 2016, I'm no longer employed by anybody aside from YouTube creators. And it's cool, and it's weird, and it's very scary. I get messages pretty often via email or Twitter or whatever it is of people asking how to become a YouTuber or how to make an internet career for themselves, so to speak, as a content creator. And I usually have some advice to give, call them tricks of the trade or whatever, but I think the most important thing that I want to tell people who are asking that is also something that can apply to any art form, at least in my opinion. This is something that I only realized last year, and honestly looking back, I wish somebody would have told me this when I'd first gotten into art. To be a creator, you have to create things. You have to create things. The number one way to get better at something is to try and fail and learn from your failures. I've had a conversation with a particular professional musician who had told me that out of every track that they release, every one song that they put out, there's typically about 20 or 30 more that they don't. Hearing something like that sort of gave me a realization where I'm not gonna be a better music producer by sitting and waiting for that one perfect idea to strike me right and for inspiration to come. I'm not gonna become good at drawing the human form or poses or anything by watching other people draw them and then just magically it happens. And I didn't become a video editor by making one single video over the course of a year. To bring it to a more personal example, my first episode of Levelhead took 7 months for me to create and produce and make from start to end and finally call it finished. And even then, the series doesn't really pick up to the point where I wanted it to be originally until about 5 or so episodes in. And you may be asking, well, why is that? And it's because the first episodes are failures in some sort. I succeeded in some ways, but I failed in others. And I failed, and I failed, and I failed again. And I learned from it, and I was able to make it better. I was able to improve on it and learn. And even then, while I was just sitting on that one video for 7 months, I wasn't stagnant in my video production. For about 3 years now, I've been making 1 video a week on, at the least, and up to 2 or sometimes 3 videos a week on the Dex Pokemon channel. So even in the times when I wasn't working on a personal project or I was only working on one over the course of a long period, I had other work that I was doing all the time, and I was improving because I was doing it all the time. I've had hundreds of videos that I've edited personally to succeed in or fail in, and through those failures is mostly where I've learned a lot, and I think that I'm a better editor because of it. And I'm sort of making this video so I can say it out loud and make this a real concrete thought that sticks in my head, and hopefully, if it's helpful to you, it sticks in yours. If you want to do the thing, just start doing the thing. It'll be bad, you'll fail, and then you'll get better at doing the thing. Failure shouldn't be something that we're afraid of. Start envisioning failure as gain experience instead, and it's gonna make art and creating things a lot easier, and it's gonna make a lot more sense. Apologies for a little bit of cheesiness, but hey, it's me. So here's a quote from Bruce Lee that I think sort of encompasses the thoughts that I'm trying to convey here. He says, "I fear not the man who's practiced 10,000 kicks one time, but I fear the man who's practiced one kick 10,000 times." That imaginary man that he's talking about, the one that practiced one kick 10,000 times, I think it's safe to say that he didn't succeed at every single one of them. And to stop myself from rambling into the abyss, I'm going to end my thoughts there. If you guys have anything to add or any input or want to discuss, I recommend doing so in the comments below. Like I said before, as somebody who struggles as an artist to move forward and make things and I want to do everything, these are thoughts and ideas that have helped me be able to do that. And I hope they help you be able to do that if you're in the same position. In closing, aim big, friends. Aim big and fail spectacularly.